Hello everyone, Pally here. Welcome back to Deadlock. This is Valve's MOBA that's been in closed testing for a couple years now, I believe. We did a very big video explaining the game and showing it off like a year and a half ago, and it was massively successful. Since then, our Deadlock content has died down, but there have been a ton of updates to this game in the meantime. For instance, they added in a ton of characters to the roster all in one go. Now, the game still is in closed testing, but there are rumors that open beta may just be right around the corner, and I've actually been playing this game a ton offline. If you guys have stopped by the streams, you probably heard me talk about it a little bit. We did a charity stream segment for Deadlock this year too, but literally anytime I can't sleep, which you know how often that is, I'm usually up late playing Deadlock. Whenever I have a little bit of free time, I like logging into New York as well. So today's video is about my main man, Bebop. He's one of my favorite characters. We are specifically playing a bomb build for him, although the bomb build has actually fallen out of favor. And over the course of today's video, you're gonna be watching me play through the match. If you guys enjoy the content, please be sure to hit that like button. I have a couple more games recorded, and I hope you guys enjoy the Deadlock stuff. I really think this game has a ton of potential, and I hope it lives up to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New York. At least one version of it. We're playing Blue Lane today, which is in the middle of the map. The last time we played Deadlock on the YouTube channel, there were 4 lanes. A lot has changed since then. We're going to be laning with an Ivy today. Ivy is a character that is super flexible, can build for gun, can build for like bomb damage on her 1, or build super supporty. All kind of depends on which way the wind is going to take them. Also, Ivy swapped out with Holiday. Holiday's in our lane now. They get headshot bonuses. They can do a lasso of truth onto an enemy once they get their ultimate and pull them out of position. As far as the enemies we are going up against, Paige is mostly a spellcaster. She can build support or a bit burstier. Focuses on area denial, can put like a big dot on the ground that I'm going to try to avoid. And the other combatant is the one I'm shooting at right now. That's Hayes. Every bullet Hayes lands on me is going to be stripping basically our physical defenses. She gets a buff called Fixate. The more she shoots us, the more damage she does. So we don't want her to be able to stack up that damage. Now, my main goal on Bebop is to be aggressive early in the game with those bomb placements. If I can just get a bomb on an enemy and then cycle around and hide, that is meaningful progress for me, because every time we hit an enemy combatant with a bomb, they are going to increase the damage of future bombs. Every time we hit an enemy, it scales. So we've landed 3 bombs so far. I think we get like 6 damage or something. I don't know how much damage, but it will add up over the course of the game. And when they just keep running it down on me, I'm happy to do it. The items in this game are, if you're just seeing them for the first time, it can certainly be overwhelming. But basically, they're split up into 3 different categories, 3 different colors. Anything that's purple is going to increase our spell damage. Anything that's green is going to help our survivability. And anything that's orange is going to help our bullet damage. Now, there's a lot more to it than just that. We'll talk about specifics of items more as we go. As for right now, I need to make sure that I am doing the right thing. The enemy minions have arrived in lane. As we kill them, we get half of the souls, the currency, when the minion dies, and we get the other half from that orb that's floating above those minions. That orb can be contested, so there is securing kills, and there's also denying in this game. My E ability is that hook that you just saw. We can increase the range if we put 2 points into it, but I think I'm going to hold off for right now. The item shop is designed in a way that all of your items come in tiers, like buckets of currency. They all cost the same amount at different tiers. So I know that I need to go back at 800, and I'm going to buy sprint boots to keep myself going. Sprint boots help me move around the map faster, but they also give me some out-of-combat regen too, which can be super helpful. The enemy Paige, as I hooked her in, landed a really good route, and now the enemy Hayes is trying to move in and secure the kill, but luckily for me, some quick movement and some help from our Holiday secures the kill on her instead, even though I was super low on HP. So the 2 items I have right now are extra regen, which gives me HP regen out of combat, and then sprint boots, which gives me movement speed and HP regen out of combat. If you take a look at my health bar right now, I'm regenerating 6.5 health every second or something like that. If I was to shoot an enemy hero, I would lose that buff for like I don't know, 8 seconds or something like that. Let's ballpark it. Whereas if I shoot a minion, I lose the debuff for literally a split second and then continue to regenerate like nothing's going on. There are more healing items. You don't have to do just passive regeneration, but for my play style, I tend to fall back on this quite a lot, actually. And then just chill. And then just get out of combat and be a presence. Good hook onto the enemy team's Haze. We also booped her back towards that center tower. We did that with our 1 ability, which we unlocked recently. I have a 2nd ability point ready to spend, and we're going to put that into our 2, our bomb, which gives us 70 extra damage on our bomb now. So my new goal is to find the enemies, place the bomb, and then run away. Same as the old goal. Nothing has changed. It just does even more damage now. So I've had a very defensive start to my items, but now it's time to start increasing our damage a little bit. And to do that, we're going to go to the purple tab. I meant to turn off voice chat before we started because I cannot think while other people are talking. Where'd they go? They backed up a lot. Okay, we'll just farm the lane and try to push up under their tower. In 10 seconds, there's going to be a buff that spawns to my right, so it's very important that I clear the lane, and then we're going to rotate over to try and get that. These buffs are... Hello? Come on, Bebop, thank you. These buffs can make a big difference. They last for a couple minutes, and they spawn at the 5-minute mark, so being in position, ready to go to get those can be really, really good. The enemy team just backed up towards their spawn. The hook lands onto the enemy team's page. We do connect with a bomb onto her, but she is able to give herself a nice barrier that can mitigate a lot of that damage, and that's exactly what she did. I just got my ultimate, so it's time to fucking use it. A fucking laser! Paige has been completely run out of dodge. Haze trying to run to the left is super low on HP as well. If Paige comes back, she will die. No! Holiday with the lasso pulls Haze out of the shop and back to me. I punched a bomb to the back of the room on top of Paige there, trying to deal some big damage, and it looks like we are in a great spot. The hook hits again. She's trying to root me. She does have a barrier. I don't know if Holiday can finish her off. The bomb finishes her off. All right, great job, boys. Now we get a little time to ourselves. What time is it? 2 minutes until the sinners spawn. This game awakened that part of my brain that is just about timers all of the time. I think that's one of the reasons I've been getting so addicted to Deadlock. You guys know how I am with mercenary camps and HOTS. You guys know exactly how I am. Well, it's like that, but fucking everywhere in this game, and it's amazing. In a minute and a half, I am going to need to go and leave and do something. Let's go ahead and give some Mystic Burst right now. This is going to increase our burst damage from the bomb, and we're also going to grab a Spirit upgrade. This is tier 2. Some items do build into other items. Not every item is like that, but if you get a tier 1 item that gives you extra Spirit, there are multiple tiers of that extra Spirit that you can continue to strive for with your farm. 20 seconds until I can ult again. This is something I don't feel like enough people do. If your ult's up, fucking use it. There's no mana in this game. There's nothing like that that would prevent you. There's no resources like that that you have to manage. It's all just cooldown based. So just fucking send it. There are some niche characters like Lady Geist who sacrifices her own health in order to fuel her spells, but those kinds of characters are pretty few and far between. I can use my 1 to reposition the bomb to make sure it lands where I want it to. Using my ult. Big fucking laser. Just fucking use it, dude. Just fucking use it, dude. No, you don't. Come back to the bomb. Thank you. We put that bomb on Holiday by mistake, but Holiday had some really good presence of mind to be able to keep it in range of Haze there. And it looks like we are the first ones to take a tower in this match. Fantastic start to the festivities today. Chat, in 15 seconds, the thing is spawning, and I need to be there right when it spawns. Otherwise, I'm wasting my life. This is a new mechanic that has been added to the game. It is called the Sinner's Sacrifice. New to us since our previous videos. It spawns right here. As we punch this, we get some unsecured souls. They show up in a small ball that hangs on my hip. Over time, we do consume those souls. But these sinners themselves give us a nice boon bonus if we get the jackpot. And here's how you get the jackpot. You heavy melee 4 times, and then watch the lights on top. When you're at the 3rd light from the end, you heavy melee again. Now, I am giving up health in order to get souls, and I'm getting also these random bonuses. They're small little bonuses, but over the course of the game, they can drastically infuse your character with a shit ton of power. So right here at the 8-minute mark, every single fucking game, I run around and I try to steal as many centers as I can. This is why my starting items are the way they are. I want to have movement speed to be able to move around the map to get these things. I also want to have health regen, so when I am fighting these centers, I'm not sacrificing too much. What? Oh my god, I'm so behind on ability points. I knew commentating was going to get to me some way. I just didn't know how. That second point I just put into my hook increases the range by 30 meters. Abilities do not just level up linearly. They have different upgrades at each tier. So depending on the build that you're running, for instance, I'm not very gun focused, so maybe I don't really care about upgrading the punch very early in the game, but hey, 1 point in it'll give me some cooldown reduction. Important to keep that kind of stuff in mind. Our next big upgrade is going to be probably Echo Shard, so we can start double bombing our enemies. Echo Shard is such a fun item. I found haste. Oh, hello. Where are you going? Come back. We've been slept. She could definitely win here. She could definitely win here, but luckily for me, Holiday, my lane partner, did rotate over with me as well. That small statue I broke also gives boons, and we got a small health increase from that boon. I'm gonna go ahead and use my ult because it's off cooldown and clear that farm with it. Take that away from her. That was their jungle that I just stole that from, and nailed it. Holy shit, that was a good hook. We got Paige! Nicely done, nicely done. Hell yeah, brother, hell yeah. Okay, we need to buy now. If this tower was dead, we would lose access to this shop, but luckily for us, it's still here, and we are going to buy Echo Shard and infuse it with our bomb. This is going to allow me to cast my my 2 ability, my bomb ability, twice in a row. We press the button, then press Echo Shard, and we can press it again. The enemy team has mostly been pushed back in all lanes, although Drifter ult is going out now. Here. Carry the tower. Oh my god, I got 2 kills. So, there is a whole melee minigame. I know my commentary is all over the place. I'm assuming this is your first time watching Deadlock, because it's been so long since our previous episodes. There are 3 types of melee attacks in the game. One is a quick melee, which you get just for pressing Q. One is a heavy melee. That was smart that she ran that way. That was really smart. Hold on, we can put her off. Maybe. She went back! Oh, Hayes! Out fucking maneuvered. Nicely done, Hayes. So our tower dying there is totally fine. That's going to happen at some stage of the game anyway. Chat, in 2 minutes, I go back to the first center we took because centers respawn after 5 minutes of being taken. And this is how we continue to stack boon after boon after boon for the entire fucking game. Look what I'm doing right now. There's 3 people on yellow. So I'm invading the enemy team's jungle to try and steal even more of their buffs so they cannot have them. This is how we just continue to scale and scale and scale and get ahead of the enemy team. Pinging Paige because I want I want Shiv to go in. Shiv looks like he's running it down now, and I'm just behind. That was weird. I'm just behind Paige. She did a good job of dodging the hook. Shiv could have done a lot more damage there, and we could have secured that kill, but that's okay. This is when I would normally just use voice chat. Fucking entirely different mindset here when I'm doing my own commentary, but hey, Shiv, I'm right behind that guy running. Usually just that little bit of communication is all you need to secure kills, especially when people overextend. Paige is a pretty squishy character too, so if we catch her out, it can be devastating. The enemy team's Haze is moving through blue again, so we're going to move in and stop that. Haze is a big problem if she gets under tower. Got it. Yes! Oh, that was so perfect. Thank you, Haze. Appreciate you. My fucking center's up. My center is up. Where was it? Was it this one? I don't know where it was. You can pause. We can unpause whenever we want, but, you know, it's usually not polite to do so. I do have a custom UI. You can download mods for this game. I used to have a lot more mods, but I disabled them for today because I thought the game would be even more confusing. I have a mod for Bebop that turns him into Helper from Venture Brothers. If you know, you know. That kind of shit is just hilarious to me, though. So, I do have a custom UI. The money discrepancy at the top, because of my UI, I know that we are 20% ahead of this enemy team. So we're doing really... Look at this right here! Oh, yeah, and we just pause again. I was here right when it popped up. That's my fucking timing right there. That's my goddamn superpower. Okay, Grady's back. I can't unpause for 19 fucking more seconds. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Well, hey, now's a good time to remind you guys, if you're enjoying the Deadlock video, hit that like button for us. It's the first Deadlock video we've done in ages. So if you could help us out with that YouTube algorithm, I would very much appreciate it. Center's back up. We've done 2 heavy melees into that motherfucker. And here's the third. Back to lane to clear it. I think I kind of want to get extra stamina. I need to move around the map a little bit more than I am right now. And I think extra stamina is a great way to do that. Unfortunately, I don't have my normal shop that I could go to and buy in, but we do have... You know what, let's hold out on that. Let's just get some more damage. I do have a secret shop I just walked over. You can kind of see them on the map. They're like teal little huts. I don't know how easy. I don't even know if teal's the right color. I'm fucking colorblind, dude. I just do my best. I just guess the best I can. Big fight over on yellow. We are super far away, but we can start moving that direction. Once we hit 6,400 souls, we can buy basically the highest tier items. So we're really close to getting a very, very meaningful upgrade. I see a page horse moving down yellow, so there is a huge fight going on here. Hopefully we're not too late. We're going to have a great vantage point for it, that's for sure. She was just taken down. Here we go. On Paige. Sorry, Paige. Sorry, not sorry, Paige. Hey, Billy. Good to see you. Get the fuck out of here, Billy. Get the fuck out of here, Billy. Oh, no, no, Billy, no, no. Oh, we'll see if we can cut him off. Friendly team is still pushing forward. Billy, no. Yes! Hey, fuck you, Billy. Billy's an asshole. You'll feel the same way I'm feeling soon. Don't you worry. Also, we need to start this right now. Whenever we see the doorman, we respond with that piece of shit every single time. I am very deep behind enemy lines here. I think I might be able to get out, but it's going to be pretty hard. Just put another point into my ult there. With max level in our ult, we can heal a substantial amount of health back as it continues to fire. Hyper Beam heals Bebop for 65% of its damage on heroes. It is a ton of sustain. We are going to pick up... We could go Boundless Spirit. I kind of want Spirit Burn. Spirit Burn also gives us a small ability range increase, which we can use to land even further hooks. Now, there's no Hearthstone or anything like that in this game. There's no teleport scrolls to get you back into lane, but what you do have is a very fast zipline on a cooldown. I pressed F here, and it's like for, I don't know, 10 minutes. I can't do that again. Just missed that hook onto the enemy team's Calvin. Oh, Holiday just grabbed someone. I was going to get this center. Okay, let's run up behind Paige. She doesn't know we're here. Hi. And then, oh. That's pretty disgusting. We got Billy a little bit. Got him. All right, clear the lane and leave. There's a center up right over here. I'm going to grab it. Friendly team wants to go mid. That seems a little overeager. Ah! So if you miss the heavy punch, you just get souls, and it feels really bad. Every time I miss the heavy punch on a center box, I just want to go back to bed. I was going to say something a little, a little more extreme. Hook is ready, and there's a team fight around this corner. Let's see what we can fight. Oh, my bad, dude. My bad.
It's all good.
And that's what voice chat's for. Immediately de-escalating. 20 seconds on ult. Let's see if I can sneak behind these guys. Double bomb is not out. That was a single bomb, I think. Woo! 10 seconds on ult. 10 seconds on ult. We're going to hang back. If they push back out, we can do something. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not today, bud. Not today. So the map itself is really, really cool. There is an underground level kind of fucking everywhere you go. There is... Hold on. See what we can do. He actually pulled me out of the air. I didn't know anyone could do that. I gotta run. I gotta run. I gotta run. We gotta hide. There's an item that could do that. I didn't know Billy could just do that by running at me. That's pretty cool. I'm behind enemy lines. Really scared. That was a single bomb, not a double. Trying to kite back. Trying to kite back. Oh. Okay, and there's my next bomb. My bad. I was trying to pull a minion into the explosion. Not fucking him, dude. Not fucking him. Okay, we are getting to the point where we need to start thinking about protecting ourselves, all right? So what we're going to do is sell this extra regen. I don't need it anymore. And we're going to buy a big old spirit resilience. If we go ahead and take a look at the enemy team, no one's building spirit. Oh, shit. I should have checked that first. The next 3,000 gold I accumulate, next 3,000 souls I accumulate, we can also put that into bullet resistance, which will drastically help protect us from our combatants, especially Hayes. Although she does kind of rip our resistances down. As of right now, we are the most farmed person on the team, but also in the video game. And I'm going to try to keep that up as we continue to push into the late game here. Ivy's in our lane. What kind of build is Ivy doing? She's gun Ivy, so she is incredibly good at shredding walkers. And we're going to walk up to the next walker with Ivy here. The doorman, that piece of shit, is dead on the enemy team, so we should have plenty of room to do this as well. Losing that room. Is that a double? Oh, terrible hook, terrible hook, terrible hook. Look at that damage, though. That's excellent. So I can put a bomb on that minion and then push that minion into its death. If he's ulting Ivy, I'm going to ult him. Fuck him. That's what we do for Ivy. Thank you, Ivy! Thank you! Yeah! Yeah, Ivy! I might be dead. That was just one bomb. We're going to back up. So Ivy's ult allows her to pick up anyone on the map. She doesn't have to, but she can. And that was so awesome to see. She took me, who was out of range of the turret, and I couldn't deal damage to it. And then she moved me into range of the turret, so I could. That was a awesome heads-up play by Ivy. I think I do less damage while she's carrying me, I think, but she put me down pretty quick. It was really good. Okay, so we got a double bomb over there. That'll start working on that camp. I'm actually amazed I killed anything there. I didn't think I could. Ivy's thinking about running Earn. Earn is a neutral objective on the map that can force a lot of team fights. It's pretty fun to play around. We're going to grab that bullet resilience that I was hinting at earlier.
Need help on blue.
And then I think I'm going to push out green a little bit more. At least catch this wave. We don't want it pushing into the tower very much. The minimap subscription is super important in Deadlock.
You got something on you, mate.
Keeping our lanes tidy is my favorite pastime. I absolutely love it. We could go for a bigger area of effect and make it so those bombs are just hitting everyone in team fights, but we would lose a little bit of damage by doing that. Every purple item we give does give us damage. I don't want to sound like getting a purple item for range would be bad, but there are more items focused on damage that we could absolutely go for. Oh, hello! Just gonna ult. I gotta ult right now. I gotta ult right now. Oh, I'm not gonna live. I'm not gonna live. I'm gonna live. Shit. I should stay down. Holy fuck. Oh my god. And the only reason I lived was because of the healing on our ability. That was absolutely fucking insane. I can't believe that. I lived through what is her name? I lived through a Hazel. I can't believe I lived through Hazel. That's that bullet resilience, boys. It just paid off. It just paid off big. Yellow's getting pushed. I can stop it. Let me zoom over there. Perfect. I don't think it actually would have pushed in. Let's go ahead and use our Echo Shard, reset R2, use it on this minion wave. And then I have a center to my right that I can grab for some extra boons and some extra souls. I just think the movement around the map in this game is so fun. Like, once it clicked for me what I'm supposed to be doing, where I'm supposed to be going, how to actually farm up and apply pressure everywhere at the same time, my enjoyment just went through the roof. I think we upgrade our hook with 5 points there. That gives us a lesser cooldown on it. I think we have like a 9-second cooldown on hook now. The enemy team is not defending yellow. Never mind, they are. Drifter just showed up. Drifter deals extremely good damage to isolated targets. And I would have been an isolated target. No friendlies nearby, so we need to leave. He can also track me. I don't 100% know how it works, but I know he can track me through. Oh, he can like pick up my scent. Does that make sense? He gets like a blood trail to follow me. 2 seconds on hook. We have been ulted. This is Drifter ult here. I'm just gonna send the hook. Hit nothing. Let's ult. Disperse this crowd a little bit. Paige is solo. Got Paige? My team left. I'm the only one still in lane. They're fighting Drifter off on the side. Okay, so I'll just clear this lane then. Tried for the hook, didn't hit. Big bomb damage though. She's getting low, dude. She's getting low. I don't know why we're backing as a team. That doesn't make any sense. We just got 2 kills. There's a free walker in blue, and only minions were pushing yellow, but our entire team backed up to defend yellow from 2 minions. So, not the best. Now, I'm not saying I always know what the perfect thing to do is, but my MOBA experience does help. It does help a lot. That tower was free as shit. But unfortunately, I would die if I'm the only one there pushing it. So even though we're not doing the right thing right now, we have to kind of concede to what the team wants to do at the moment. That is why low elo games last so much longer than high elo games. Because that building was so free and we just could have taken it. I'm not going to continue to harp on this. I'm not tilted about it or anything. It's just opportunities do get squandered quite a lot, I've noticed. We are going to get these centers, continue to be the most farm motherfucker in this game, and buy a big damage increase from the secret shop to my right. I'm staring at the minimap. No one has really pushed out except for yellow lane, and I'm very far away from that. We're going to get Bound the Spirit, which is a massive damage increase. It also gives me some out of combat regen too, so as we're rotating around the map, we can keep our health kind of high. If I hit tab and then just click on the yellow lane, I can tell my team that I'm heading over there without needing to use voice chat or anything if you guys are averse to using it. What happened to Mo? Oh, he's put in the hotel. That doorman piece of shit.
I see the doorman.
Hey, bud. That doorman piece of shit! The doorman piece of shit! He's a piece of shit, dude! He's a piece of shit, god damn it! Ah! Hook is out. I'm gonna ult. So, the doorman. If you're familiar with the game Portal 2, that piece of shit can make portals. I'm not even kidding. It's a MOBA with portals. I cannot play that character at all. My brain cannot process what's going on with that fucking character. But he's extremely good. Fuck. Hit a minion instead of Haze there and wasn't able to push it back into the spawn. Paige is to our right. I'm going to rotate towards that.
I see Paige.
Push her in the corner. Nice. Getting shredded by the enemy team's Haze, and that's just how fast she can build up that damage bonus. It looks like they killed everybody else that was over here, or they backed up, and I didn't notice that. I was too fixated on the page. We are 13-2-7 right now. The enemy team is gaining momentum in money, though. We used to have a 20% lead on currency. We're down to a 7%. So while I might be thriving, it seems my team is losing some speed. Oh, Okay, so I'm going to be up in 30 seconds. One thing about this game is that death timers do get really, really long in the late game. And the idea is that once you get a kill, you can really pressure the map quite a lot in the late game. You can really open the map up quite a lot. But notice what this enemy team has done since getting 3 kills. Kind of nothing. They walked middle. They didn't push out yellow. They stopped pushing yellow. It's just completely frozen. Kelvin is running the urn now, but it took him like a minute to make that move. The urn gives souls to the team that captures it, and we're going to zoom over to green to make sure Kelvin does not deposit the goods. I'm going to get on this building. No, I'm not. All right. We're going to lose Yellow Walker to minions, and that makes me really sad. Hey, bud. If we melee him, he drops the urn, which he just did. That was a great Mo and Krill ult. I'm going to ult now, too. Well, I guess that was overkill. I'm going to go ahead and grab the urn. And then I'm going to run that urn over to where Kelvin was trying to do that. Just like I predicted, we lost the Yellow Walker to minions, which is like the worst case scenario. You may have noticed down at the bottom left throughout this game that we have some locked item slots. And we basically unlock these item slots by doing big objectives across the map. The first one is to kill all of the tier 1 towers. Then you have... Actually, I don't know what all of them are. But the one I'm alluding to here is destroying 3 enemy walkers is a really, really big one for an item slot. And walkers even have resistances early in the game to make sure enemies shouldn't be able to rush them down too quickly. So the fact that we gave one up to minions is really, really bad. And I did notice it. I was across the map. I can't be everywhere, my dudes. You know what I'm saying? I can't be everywhere, my dudes. He is pushing in really aggressively. It looks like Paige is following his lead. So what I'm going to do is try not to be seen. Very seen. What's my hook range like right now? Could I even hit that? It looks like maybe just barely it reaches that. We could get more range if we want to. Oh, God, we have a lot of money, actually. Let me go spend some of this. I'm thinking about getting Leech, so I'll get a little bit more HP because it's a green item. And it will help me heal off of all of my damage instead of just my ult damage, which can be really, really nice. Another good option for Bebop I've found is also there's this purple item. Scared me. There's this purple item called like Spirit Regen or something. It's like every time you deal damage with an ability, you regenerate a little bit, and Bebop has some pretty short cooldowns, so you can get quite a lot of health out of that. Centers are up to my left. I'm just going to keep farming. The enemy team is catching up on money quickly. Kelvin moving around the... He warp stoned my hook. Now he's going to put me in the hotel. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Boys, I'm in the hotel left of blue. Could someone come save me? Oh my God. Oh my God. They're so mad. Oh my God. Did they leave me alone? And that's when knowing the map can be a godsend. So we're just waiting on cooldowns now, and then we'll reemerge. Where's Paige? I just heard her. I just heard her. Where is she? Oh, they're moving.
I see.
I don't know if I want to fight 3. I'm by myself. Friendly team is moving that way.
Just waiting to be claimed.
Is he still over there? How long does that Kelvin walkway actually last? There's 2 underneath this tower here. Just missed that hook. Fucking drifter ult, dude. Come on, dude. Come on. 8 seconds on ult. I don't know where anything is. They're still here. 3, 2, 1. Oh, no, dude. No, dude, no. Hello. We'll just scoot the laser beam over that way. Good job, Mo. Almost. So close. So close. Let's see if we can cut him off. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That shouldn't have worked. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Who the fuck is that up there? Fuck you. Go away. We got middle walker. That's really good. We can push up now. We have a 9% lead on currency as well. I don't think I can jump up there if I tried. So what I'm going to do is melee these. Parry these, excuse me. Got Kelvin, got Kelvin. Nice. I have another point to spend. Where do we want it? I don't care. Oh, that just missed. Okay, so we managed to take down the final tier 2 defenses in middle lane. We're moving over towards Hades now for the double bomb. Double bomb landed. She backed up into lane. Oh god, she can win, she can win, she can win. I need help, I need help, I need help. Or we just need to wait on cooldowns. So we got those, no problem. Now if we... Gotcha, bud. Gotcha, bud. He was trying to fuck over Holiday in the hotel there. We're not gonna let it happen. We're not gonna let it happen, dude. Not to our fucking lane, buddy. Not today, dude. Wraith is doing a great job of pushing out the left lane. I would love to continue this push if we can. There's a lot of calls to go mid. I'm gonna ping it too. Oh shit, oh shit. They're really rushing it out. Hold on. I need to find them. I can't see anything. Okay, we're getting some life back. Did they back up? The friendly team did get middle boss, which is gonna, if you guys are familiar with Dota, it's gonna give us Rejuvenator. I'm just trying to keep her CC'd. And leave. Hayes can absolutely kill me right now. Oh my god, she came back. Three seconds on hook. Got it! Ah! Did I ever finish my topic about melees? There's a light melee, there's a hard melee, and then there's also a ranged melee on Viscous. But you can counter all of those melees by pressing F at the right time. And if you press F at the right time, it parries them, stuns them in position, and allows you to basically just beat them the fuck up for like 3 seconds. That was such a good hook. Because I pay for my minimap subscription, I have noticed that green lane is fucked. So I'm gonna head over there really quick. Drop a couple bombs. Perfect. And then heading back. I need to buy so many things. We need more movement, so I'm going to get Juggernaut. That is the upgrade to our boots from earlier. I'm also going to get Mystic Reverb, and I'm going to put that onto my bomb as well. We've imbued another type of mechanic onto our bomb. So we already had Spirit Burn, which adds a dot if they take too much damage. Now we added in Mystic Reverb, which allows them to be slowed after I hit them with our ability. The map is very open. The only lane we still need to push is yellow. Kelvin just showed up over here, so I'm gonna fight him. Where'd he go? Kelvin!
Try to run.
There's a bridge buff to my left as well that I might go get. Why didn't they blow up? That happened to me in my warm-up game too. I don't know why those guys didn't die from the bomb. The team is fighting over on green, and I don't think I can make it over there. So what we're going to do is push out yellow. Trying to get attention on me while they're winning over there. They just got a kill on Hayes, which is excellent. We also have our Rejuvenators, so I can play really aggressive here, and if I die, I'll be brought back to life. Here comes the enemy team's Billy. Let's say hi. Hey, Billy! How you doing, bud? Yeah, keep me in your ult. Thank you. I don't know if I can kill him. But I'm going to posture like I can. Oh my god, we do so much damage. That's I had no idea we did that much damage. I've been playing tanky-ass Bebop recently. This is amazing. Oh, I even got the assist. Fantastic. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck these towers. Kill them both. All right, move it in. Think of this as the inhibitor in League of Legends. We have to destroy this thing over on the left side before we can destroy the actual core here. And this is only stage 1 of the core. This is kind of the weird part of Deadlock. This part is definitely not finalized. And rumored to be something that's changing drastically in the next patch is this whole section of the base here. But now that we have destroyed the 2 little shrines off to the side, we can focus the patron in the middle. And with 3 members of the enemy team dead, this is looking like it's going to be GG. But Hayes is ult up and she can ult. She does a lot of damage with that ult. All right, boys, we did it. Nice. First Deadlock commentary in a very, very, very long time. 17-2-15 on Spirit Bebop. Highest fucking farm in the game by an absolute mile. We carried this match, dude. We fucking carried it, dude. All right, let's see the damage. Let's see it. 57,000 player damage coming out of me. Good God. Ivy did awesome objective damage. Well, that was very, very fun. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. Here's my build for today. It was Mystic Burst, Bullet Resist, Spirit Resist, Echo Shard, Spirit Burn. A shit ton of extra Spirit with Leech, Juggernaut, and what is that called? What is that called? Mystic Reaper. Thank you all for watching. If you want to see more Deadlock, let me know. I hope you do. Please let me know. Please.